We're going to be discussing a lot of penny stocks that are completely filled with catalysts. I have two biotech plays. One of these is trading at 80 cents and expecting an FDA catalyst at any time. And if this does come out, this one could easily, double or 3x. It just depends if this does come out, but we are expecting news at any moment. If you watch until the very end, and make sure you like the video if you are enjoying this content. And near the end, I'm going to be showing you some of my best swing trade ideas. Some of these stocks I'm investing in myself. I'm going to be showing you some of the hottest plays to watch for today and going into the rest of the week. And some of these plays are bottomed out and I think are very good swing trade ideas. So, make sure you don't miss that. I have another play that is on watch right now because in pre-market volume is exploding, up 40% in pre-market right at 7:51 a.m. And as the market does open, if volume continues to pour in, this one could easily gap up and make you a lot of money. This is purely a lottery type play, but if volume continues to pour in, I could see this one really gapping up and having a very big move at market open or even later in the day. At TC, this is purely a lottery type play. I am not actually interested in investing in this play. It's showing the OS count is at 724,000 on OTC markets. It's showing it's just under, around 1.5 million on Webull, but either way, the float is under 2 million shares, probably around 1 million shares. And this one is going to be very volatile, just purely a meme stock play that I'm not even really going to touch. It will just be extremely volatile with high amounts of volume coming in and a tiny micro float. So with this play, just one to watch, that'll be extremely volatile. I have another biotech play trading around $1.50 that is actually supposed to regain compliance on Friday, which is a big catalyst. And then we have a very big conference coming out around the same time as well. It has around $9 million in cash and pretty much no debt to worry about and just in a very big market. So this is one you have to watch. The first stock I want to talk about is ticker TC. Now, why am I watching this one? The float is under 2 million shares. It's probably around 1 million shares, and that's already been traded at pre-market. Over 1 million plus in volume at 8 a.m. So this is one, with volume picking up at market open, if it continues to pour in, I could see this one going up. And I would definitely use a stop loss with these types of plays and take profits very quickly. But this is definitely one of the hottest plays to watch, going into market open and later in the day. So definitely watch ticker TC. Next stock I want to talk about that has a big FDA catalyst that could come out at any moment is ticker ICU STOCK Medical Holding Corporation, trading at 80 cents as of right now. And I think if this news does come out, this one could easily double, possibly even 3x. So this stock has had a lot of dilution recently that has come out, an offering and some notes that we already knew about. But considering that it's actually held up pretty well, it really comes down to is, will this catalyst come out? And if it does, it could easily push to $2 to $3 plus. It just depends if that does happen. So this is why this one is on high watch as of right now. SoFi just came out with their financials, the first ever quarterly profit, revenue beats estimates, and EPS as well. So now it's up 15% in pre-market, trading at $8.75. And I think this one will easily get back up to the $10 plus range. So this is an easy swing trade. I've already been telling you guys that you should be buying up when this one did fall down. So whenever this one has been dipping, I've been telling you guys in my other videos, you should be buying up the dips, projecting around $574 million in revenue. They beat that and had around $595 million in revenue. Like I said, just had their first ever profitable quarter in history. I think they did have around, just under $50 million in net profit. EPS came in at 2 cents. 2 cents higher than the projections. And this is one I'm telling you guys right now, it will easily get back to the $10 to $12 range in the short to medium term. And this is one that will continue to go up. It's a long-term swing and one that I've been telling you guys to buy this one when it was dipping down. Is just, a very good opportunity for discounted shares, and it did pay off. Had over 585,000 new members, up around 40% plus year over year. Guys, they are growing very rapidly. So even as this one continued to dip down, I told you guys it was a very good opportunity for discounted shares. And this is just a very good stock that you should be investing in that, can make you a lot of money. Next play I want to talk about is ticker CVKD. Now, this is one that regains compliance on Friday as long as it does remain over $1, which obviously should happen as this one is trading at $1.50, actually trading over, around $1.77 in pre-market. Only have 5 million shares that float. And how do they do this? Well, a company loses compliance with the NASDAQ when they trade under $1 for 30 consecutive trading days. And then, they have around 180 days to regain compliance organically. They can get another extension, but then if they don't do that, they usually end up doing a reverse split and stuff like that, which is very bad for the stock. So a company regains compliance when they reach $1 plus and they close over $1 for 10 consecutive trading days, and the 10th consecutive trading day would be on Friday. And that right there alone should push the stock price up And then they have a very big conference coming on February 1st, just in a few days, which is another very big catalyst that could even, push the stock price up even more. And looking at their balance sheet, they pretty much have no debt to worry about. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers. But looking on their balance sheet, they have $9 million in cash and only $500,000 in total liabilities. So that's very good. And they're not really burning that much cash. They're losing around $1 million in terms of net income, every quarter. So with $9 million cash on hand, that should get them through a pretty long period of time. I'm saying this won't happen, but they really don't have to dilute shares for a long time. So that's really positive with these companies. And they have a lot of, they're in a really big market and have a lot of big catalysts coming up. So ticker CVKD is on high watch right now. It is actually trading at $1.70 in pre-market, and one that could potentially hit $2 to $3 in the short to medium term, especially going into this week and going into next week as well. A lot of people are watching Tesla very closely, including myself, and I think you should be buying this one right now. You should also be watching for potential dips. Now, if this one is bottomed out here, which is, could be bottomed out around 180, but if it does dip down to, 160, I would be loading up heavily on Tesla. Now, this is one that, if you buy it right now and hold, you could make a lot of money. We're trying to find the bottom for this play. Now, could the bottom be at $1.80, or will it dip down to, I could see it dipping to 160 at the very lowest, but it could also be bottomed out right here. But I have a strong buy opinion on Tesla. That's just my that's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. You always have to do your own research and make your own investment decisions. But Tesla is probably one of the biggest opportunities in the entire market to buy up right now and just buy up any dips if it does dip to 160. But it could be the bottom right here. We'll just have to see how it goes. But a lot of people are saying that it might even dip further. So, this is one that you definitely should watch for more dips. And if it does dip down to 160, in my opinion, I will be loading up a lot on this stock if it does do that. And even right now, it could be at the bottom. We'll just have to see. But I think if you hold this one, I think it will make you a lot of money long term and in the more medium term as well. So Tesla is probably the biggest swing trade idea as of right now, and you should definitely be watching this one. It's kind of consolidating around this $180 to $185 range, and really trying to see if it does hold up here, or if it does, dip to 160 and, hold support right there. So that's what we're looking at with Tesla. Another stock you want to watch with earnings coming out is ticker MSFT, Microsoft Corporation. Could this one be due for a pullback if earnings are not that good as possible, or will it continue to reach all-time highs? We'll just have to see when earnings do come out tomorrow. But when it did break this level at 384, which was a resistance level, an all-time high, it did consolidate it did consolidate before this happened for a while and was due for a breakout, and that's what happened. And tomorrow is just one to watch, with earnings coming out. All I have for the video. Make sure you like the video, put notifications on, and let me know what plays you're watching in the comments below. Hope you guys are making some money out there, and I will see you on the next video.